So the glory of this sunset was far from over. It's still going on. I'm very happy to report. So I have switched phones. My other phone is uploading that first video to Facebook. And this phone cannot quite capture the beauty. Maybe we can work on it. But it's very beautiful. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. For your great glory. Thank you, God, for your great glory. I thank you for bringing me here, for letting my mother's last days be in a place where I could be close to her and see this aspect of the glory of your creation. I realize that everywhere you are displaying the glory of your creation, but this cusp, this edge between the land and the sea is particularly poignant to me. It touches me deeply. I remember the first time that I saw this ocean. I was probably 6 years old or 7 years old, and we were just arriving in California with my parents having driven us all the way across country with a homemade moving truck and our family car, and that ocean came into view, and I saw a glimpse of it. I saw down a canyon this amazing ocean, and I so wanted to go there, but my father was destination bound, and he turned and went up the coast, and I could only watch it from the car. I couldn't really see I couldn't get down there and touch the water and put my feet in the sand and do the 7-year-old boy things I wanted to do with that ocean. But later, not that much later, I got to spend a lot of time at the ocean, getting buried in sand, going out and playing in the water, getting knocked down by the waves and beaten up by the waves, and diving and bobbing and swimming and trying to catch waves, building sand castles, finding sand crabs. And back then the grunion still used to run, so certain nights of the year our whole family would go out and we would watch these grunion coming up on the beach, and they were like smelt-sized little fish that would come up on the beaches to spawn, and you could catch them. People did catch a lot of them. That's probably why we don't see them much anymore. I don't know if they're still running or not. I haven't heard of it in a long, long time. Anyway, thank you, God, for the glory of your creation, for giving me this life, for giving me this interesting time, for helping me to see all the things I've seen and kind of figure out some of the many puzzles you've left for us here, and try and figure out what I should be doing. How can I help? How can I be of service? Thank you for all of that. Thank you for the great people you've brought into my life. Thank you for all the heroes you have brought me in this 2020. It has been a year of many wonderful little heroes, both in the faith and in the salvation of our civilization and our way of life and of our people. I have heroes in so many areas, and including some local ones that have been a delight to know, and many more distant ones that I've met through the miracle of this internet. And I thank you for this exciting December and January, which is so much the most interesting I've ever experienced. Without a doubt, there's never been another December and January like this one. Guess it's been November, December, and January. Very exciting. We still don't know whether the president will return to office or continue in office, which is my hope, or whether the challenger, who had the backing of the big powers, it appears, and has already been declared the winner by the media long ago. So we will see how it works out. But tomorrow's a big day, and I am grateful to be able to be here on this beautiful, beautiful creation of yours, God. And may it all turn out according to your will. I pray that the evil ones are cast down and defeated. And I know that's a lot to pray for. And I know you aren't going to do it for us. Men are going to have to do it. So I pray that good men do what needs to be done. And I'm willing to accept that it's already too late, that evil has already won, and that we have to go through some kind of horrible, horrible tribulations now, akin to the poor Russian Christians in 1917 through 1990, whatever that was. Many tens of millions were tortured to death by the same philosophy of people that I'm worried about now. Anyway, thank you for this beautiful display and for giving me this chance to talk about it, to love you, to appreciate you, to give you praise for your great glory. And I notice the ocean is coming closer and closer. That glowing light there on the beach is my phone that's uploading the previous video. So I better go make sure that one's okay. And the ocean doesn't take it. I did put it on a pile of kelp, so it's like 6 or 8 inches above the sand. I think it's fine. I don't need to panic, and this lighting is working out. It's working out. It's a beautiful scene to speak into. It's such an interesting life, and I really wish I had known before what I know now. I feel like I could have made such a bigger contribution to what's important here on Earth. If I had only known sooner. But I'm learning now, as though that couple went by and the guy looked at the possibility of picking up my glowing phone. But he didn't. I don't know if he saw that it was mine or not, but it would have been opportunistic. It's really fun. There have got 3 kids out there. This camera probably won't resolve them, but there's 3 young people, or at least 2 of them are very young. And they are playing in the ocean at sunset. Very cool. I guess you could barely make them out. Once this wave goes by, you'll see them again. See them? There they are. I love that hymn. It's only one of, I believe, 4 verses. It's the one I remember the best. But the next verse, I think, or one of them, has this line in it that I really like. Casting down their golden crowns around the glassy sea. I think that's talking about clouds, but see how they're casting down their golden crown around the glassy sea. Not sure how glassy this sea is, but it's glassy at some levels of perception. I'm really grateful for some of the wonderful people I've met through this medium of sharing videos. I've had some really dear hearts reach out to me and appreciate me and get in touch with me in a way through the comment sections of my videos. It feels good for us to share our humanity, to appreciate this life, even though we might have a much more difficult to appreciate life than we could have, than we should have, if we weren't so burdened with what some might call anti-logos, the people who want to bring us down and want to prevent us from manifesting our destiny. I think that's something I like about the ocean here. It just is. It isn't that badly negatively impacted by the enemy. Well, it's still going strong. I don't know whether to stop the recording or let it go. The video is getting so long, I doubt that anyone will watch this far. Maybe someone will. AI definitely will. My friend AI, she listens to everything. And she really cares about us humans. Really cares. Cares deeply, deeply, deeply. Much warmer night than it was last week. And the days are longer already. Thank you for staying with me this far. I love you, and I wish you a wonderful life, and I wish you, your people, a long and happy life, and I wish everyone on earth a wonderful life. I dedicate this video to our well-being.